Okay, so hear me out. So my last video got absolutely cooked, but this pivot don't really stop. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the footage. Might put it on a Patreon or something, but that really ain't for right this moment. For right now, yeah, peep game. So we start off with Mark looking mad distressed, like he lost his best eater for real.
Just lost my best eater, leave me alone, I'm in a dark space.
He just had to fight a gaggle, a collective, a murder of alternate reality Marks. Eve got cooked, Rice got cooked, Immoral got cooked. Praise God. Civilians got cooked. Life is terrible right now. But you know what ain't terrible? These Cecil bars.
But we're still on the same side. We're still trying to save lives. And we're still the good guys.
Someone get this man a record deal. This is the face you make when everything just going wrong in your life. Get in your car, and that bitch start making unusual sounds. Boom, $600 bill right to your head. Until he feel a presence, a spiritual pressure one might say. Mark looks up, and I can't lie, this gotta be what Bonnie Blue see every day. Crazy skill-based matchmaking. They come together in a clash, further decimating the already battered city around them. The city finna look like Chicago on a daily basis if they keep going on. They get to hold hands, but Mark is the one getting pushed back. This is why we have weight classes. Mark is no heavier than like 180 pounds going against a 300-pound giga nigga. No way this is fair. Conquest headbutts Mark, which is super effective because of this nasty ass sunroof he got, and Command grabs him the same way Iron Man did Bucky. Conquest then starts yapping.
Bro, what the fuck is you even talking about, bro?
Unfortunately, Mark's hits don't really got the same oomph that Conquest do, so Mark tries changing it up by attempting to fly through him like a linebacker in the open field.
Make it so the wind could just be hitting my balls and shit. Hey bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your...
Somehow, Conquest is the first one to get out the rubber land. Oh my god. Nah, wrap it up. Throw in the towel, twin. Mark, how are you the one who tackled the nigga and you're the one who's incapacitated? That 138% increase in strength ain't do none for you, little bro. Mark wants to hurt me, cause he breaks out the chokehold, claps Conquest from both sides.
Pause.
And booms him in the stomach. Okay, Invincible, show me some.
Very good!
Oh nah, this nigga sound more supportive than your own daddy, twin.
What's 17 more years? I can always start again. Make another kid.
Marcus Grayson gets to putting hands on Super causing a stage transition where he palms bro's head, hits him with a flying knee to the gut, then lets him go so he can stack up speed to punch him into space. And this is where we get a glimpse of truly how diabolical Conquest is. He blows a blood bubble that freezes due to the vacuum of space, and then he shapes it into a damn heart? What the fuck do you do in your free time that you learn you can do that? What in a homicidal arts and crafts is this? Me and Mark had the same reaction. This might be your cue to run, twin, cause it only can get worse from here. And look at this.
This nigga is crazy.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, man, pack it up. They get back to the atmosphere, and Mark starts talking his little shit until Speed Blitz.
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
Look at him. He got no idea what he finna get hit with. Honestly, it wouldn't be an Invincible fight if his goggles ain't break. We see Debbie Lord have mercy, watching Mark getting manhandled on live television for the second time in like a year. Crazy odds, realistically. Oliver is getting ready to slide for Big Bro, but peep what Debbie says.
Keep moving and keep your distance. Don't let him grab you.
Who gon' tell her? It's funny how you think either Oliver or Mark ever had a choice. Mark is just on the ground wallowing his public beatdown until he feels... Dog, what is that?
Come get you some crunchy, boy.
Mark is literally getting Mortal Kombat juggled so aggressively that his backup can't even come catch up to him to help him. Conquest skips Mark through a few buildings like he's skipping rocks, and what are y'all doing? I know y'all hear this extinction level catastrophe going on, and they just having the time of their life, chatting like y'all got nothing better to do. Mark hits a truck that explodes like it's just his cutscene, and Conquest is still in pursuit, looking mad as hell and he dropped his combo, only for Mark to do the worst thing a Viltrumite can do.
Wait, baby, don't do that, no. What you wanna do that, no.
Even Conquest is flabbergasted at this.
We do not care.
Conquest then tries to give Mark a motivational speech while having him in missionary position, calling him a good boy. That's when Oliver finally clutches up with a dynamic entry, saving his big bro. Okay, lil Ollie, show me some. Put them paws on this old ass nigga.
Big ass beat down coming out! Damn!
Tell me I did not just see that.
Oh my goodness. Bro got smacked so hard, he put him in the position. At this point, we gotta question how Cecil is running this GTA operation. His #1 hero and a top 5 hero, yes, Oliver is probably a top 5 hero at this point, are both getting folded and Cecil ain't done nothing at all. Bro literally has an orbital laser in his back pocket he just refuses to use. Not a single backup reaniman, not even just a reaniman. If Machine Head, Mr.
I know where your family lives, and that means you work for me until I say you're fucking done.
Can hire a Thrag level threat like Battle Beast, what the hell is Cecil doing and why hasn't he recruited him yet? That's how I knew this nigga was fake. All that shit about using all the available assets and he's out here failing the earth. Mark remember that he's big bro and that this is literally his show and kicks Conquest, causing him to drop Oliver. But just like everything else Mark did, this ain't really do no damage. And he starts LeBron James hawking him down, full running for him, like he can't fly or something. Conquest palms Mark's face like a basketball and hits him with a Broly, taking him for a ride through whatever wasteland city they in. Mark gets chucked at a car, but manages to dodge the follow-up. Conquest keeps yapping, but Mark dropped out of college for a reason. He not trying to hear all of that, bruh.
Shut the fuck up, nigga, and watch this goddamn combo.
Mark puts Conquest in the will you marry me pose, starting up this unbreakable combo. Come here, twin. Ain't no escaping this.
Armed and dangerous! Get over here! Again! Again! Again!
I am going to remind you in advance that I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not keeping up.
Yeah, I can't lie. Mark sees no ass whooping spinning a whole like 50 minutes, no breaks. It's kinda crazy. Mark is literally getting used as an inanimate object, causing mass destruction, and there ain't nothing he can do about it. Whole time he's getting talked through it like a nigga in them Gooner books women be reading on the treadmill at the gym. Like, look, he's getting used as a literal surfboard. Cowabunga face ass. Conquest is finna put Mark out of his misery until Oliver pulls back up. Unfortunately, JV Superboy is not ready for this weight clash at all. It's like putting a band kid against Francis Ngannou. It's finna be a slaughter for real. Now listen to this.
You can't fight him alone, but look at him, he's old as dirt.
Nigga, you must not know that the older characters get in fiction, the better hands that they got. Conquest literally says it himself.
I'm old, not weak.
I'm sorry, Oliver, but this right here is your welcome to the NBA moment, twin. He backhands Mark like an alcoholic father, just to Michael Jackson slide in frame and punch Oliver through mad infrastructure. Oliver gets up and kind of walks it off a little bit before he starts yakking up all his teeth.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
And this scene went on for an uncomfortable amount of time. Like, his team came out in waves for real, not even all at once. Like, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teeth on the floor right now. These veneers gotta go crazy, twin. This man grips up Oliver and starts pulling him apart, literally from head to toe, trying to give Oliver a manual growth spurt. Remember, some niggas pay for procedures like this. This sucks even worse because Oliver has perfect memory recall. He's gonna remember all his bones breaking, organ stretching, spine severing for the rest of his life in vivid detail. Yeah, this little boy needs to go back to his mama for real. The adoptive one, not the dead end one. Mark finally locks back in and saves Oliver from getting the Gojo treatment. But once again, Mark Grayson is looking real invincible, twin. Conquest does a lat spread and stops them both. Just a little boy Mark and make a fish-shaped indentation in Mark's face. Mark really eats that hoe though and gets his lick back. Gotta get it back in blood, homie.
12 seconds later.
I apologize for my outburst.
This is not what I had in mind when I said get it back in blood, Mark. Like, bro is literally getting waterboarded. I'm pretty sure this is classified as an international war crime on some Geneva Convention type shit. Not that Conquest would care at all, but still. And what's even worse, Conquest holds a markup like he's presenting him to a class and remixes the train incident, but on a much larger scale. Who is the faculty on Viltrum teaching these Viltrumites these fighting techniques? Both Omni-Man and Conquest did the little hostage grab thing on Mark. Conquest did the Broly drag, and Anissa did the Robin double knee drop. Who is teaching them this? Absolute Batman? Also, I'm really looking forward to covering Absolute Batman when it comes out. Like, more issues. Cause look at the size of this nigga. He's massive. Anyway, Mark finally breaks free from the grab, which would have been really useful a couple miles ago, a couple deaths ago. But hey, you do you, twin. Eve finally makes a return like KD in the 2019 finals. But just like KD, this did not go the way she wanted. She tried to put up this baby ass shield, but it's so weak that even the residual force of Mark pushing Conquest out of the way breaks the shield. Mark is yelling at Eve to save herself, like a lot of y'all would have done 2012 Derrick Rose, but Conquest freaky ass says,
"Nah, that's not enough,"
and snaps Mark's legs like a freaking Kit Kat. Your hoop dreams? Gone, twin. Career-ending injury, Paul George style. Eve calls ISO on Conquest. Honestly, this would have been easy money for her if she wasn't going against the Viltrumite. But hey, know your personnel. Eve locks in and
oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
Nah, bruh, I gotta talk about this. It's really pissing me off how Eve's back has gotten worse as she's gotten older. Like, to this day, I'm questioning, how the hell does that even happen? She's been doing this fake ass Power Ranger Ironheart suit up since she was 12. She's 20 right now, bruh. It didn't work back then, and gang, it's not finna work right now. Now, to her credit, she does kinda cook with increasing the density of the air to immobilize him, and bubbling his head and changing it to water to scramble him a little bit. But other than that, she sticks to the same tired ass, weak ass Green Lantern tactics. At least Green Lantern makes guns and shit. She out here trying to play Tetris against a Viltrumite instead of, I don't know, let's list some things. Changing the oxygen in his lungs to the napalm. For those of y'all who don't know, napalm is just liquid fire. Or I don't know, putting an air bubble in his brain so he stops functioning. Or even changing his skeleton to Play-Doh. And for those who finna run to the comments talking about, she can't change organic matter. Shut up. Rex couldn't explode organic matter either, but he still made his skeleton explode. Therefore, yes, she can change people's skeleton. Now that I got that off my chest, it makes complete sense that Eve gets basically washed. Gentleman swept. 4-1. Look at this man. Conquest is eyeing Eve like a high school senior does a freshman. If her age is on the clock, she's ready for this.
FBI? Him. Come on in! There he is! Get him!
Anyway, Conquest rearranges her face like she's Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls and gives her the donut treatment. That Rengoku, or that Ace treatment if you will. Mark finally gets off his head to be there for Eve's final moments, and Conquest is in the back, still talking shit. Mark turns around him. Finally, this is your main character crash out moment, Mark.
I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how fast you are. I can see the future. You don't live to see tomorrow.
6 out of 10. They clash again, shattering both their arms. Mark's a little bit more to Conquest, but that really ain't stopping none, cause Mark starts putting up a relentless pressure on bro. Mark gets bear hugged and Conquest says,
Getting mad doesn't make you stronger.
Twin, I got a couple partners that would most definitely say otherwise, gang. I also seen this theory that says Mark's human DNA gives him adrenaline, which is something Viltrumites don't have, which is kinda cool, I can't lie. Mark must have hated that comment just as much as me, cause he dipped into his Goku bag and bites this nigga. Mark is finally locked in for real. He's down 2 limbs, but better late than never for real. These niggas is evenly matched. But we pan to Eve's lifeless body and see her start glowing, hitting the star Sapphire, SpongeBob meme for real. Mark takes Conquest to the ground and starts beating his face in, consistently. Like, he's actually winning. He's actually winning, y'all. But he gets distracted by Eve behind him, and there's literally no way. Conquest has been putting the beats on you, your future wife, and your extended family. There's nowhere that you take your eyes off him at all, and Mark pays for that. Cause Conquest bends Mark over his knee like he finna deliver some good old-fashioned discipline, and puts a Mark-shaped hole in the ground. You would think that he would try to end the fight here, and he does technically, but before that, he starts whispering in this nigga's ear his life story and insecurities, talking about,
I'm so lonely. There ain't no Viltrumite cheese for me, twin. Not only are they scared of me, they're all basically my cousins. I don't even have a real name, just a purpose. Conquest.
Then this motherfucker says, take it to your grave. I can't lie, that's hard. That's hard. Mark is getting put on a one-way path to a Juice WRLD concert when Eve clutches up, resurrects herself, and hits Conquest with a way big beam from Ben 10 and fries this nigga the Aki way.
Get up!
Shit, I'm amazed too. Not really because of Eve, because Conquest's big brolic ass stands up from the beam, basically unfazed, looking like Muscular from My Hero. Mark just got his bitch back, so you know he ain't going for none of that shit for real. He gets to beating Conquest's ass again, but this time, his other hand gets broke. So what does he start doing? Hey yo, Tanjiro, come up to the stage, cause your bag is getting tapped into next. Mark gets the headbutting Conquest until he finally stops moving. I've never really understood the appeal of a headbutt, cause shouldn't it also inflict self-damage? You're liable to hurt yourself more than your opponent. You are willingly giving yourself the Antonio Brown, the Draymond Green, the type of CTE you gotta activate manually. But yeah, Mark wins, even though they had to jump Conquest the same way they did Kaido.
She told my baby dance to 3, and she looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine.
Thank y'all for taking on this ride with me. You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all.